Alright, today I'm gonna be playing Dark Souls 2. I haven't recorded in a while because I had so much schoolwork to do and I just well, let me just not do. But now I feel like I'm well prepared to record and I'm gonna try and record. I'm gonna try and put out a video once every day, and I'm also gonna try and stream every day. It's gonna be at 5 o'clock or so, because that's when I get off of school and I'm gonna be able to play. But uh, I'm gonna try and have a video going while school is happening, so then it doesn't overlap with streaming. But I'm gonna play some Dark Souls, and my Twitch is under the same name as my YouTube. I already have a Twitch account, which is the Nuclear Bombers 8. But for this, I'm gonna make cause I'm gonna save that for streaming. But I'm gonna make a whole new one, the Twix, the starting location. So I literally searched this whole area to try and find things to gather for the beginning. There's one to the right, yeah, that is right over here, and it doesn't seem like it's a rusted coin. Doesn't seem too good, but my goodness, is it valuable? Cause it allows me to get better luck if I'm killing an enemy or something. Also, over here is a kind of secret hole in the wall that can also get you something that can infuse your weapon with gold, like lightning, and it's really good. But you have to get past this guy, and I can't kill this guy until way later. So I gotta bait him. I just gotta get it, and run away. Gotta go, 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 go. Don't want to die so early. I'm gonna try not to die that off. I'm not gonna do like those insane no death runs, but I'm gonna try and die the least amount possible. Here's also a small, smooth, and silky stone. It's really good because you can trade it with these birds who give you things that can either upgrade your weapon or infuse your weapon, which is really good. Don't need to hear the dialogue. This one's gonna be YouTube. So now you know that this is the one that's going to be for my YouTube videos and not for my streams. Yes. And then I always love to start out with Warrior because he gives me a shield. That's the important part. The shield is really good. And I always like the life ring because it gives you more life. Eh, I could start with something else this time actually. I'll start with the human effigy. That sounds good. I usually start out with the life ring because it gives me more life,
All people come here for the
but I
same.
have done that enough. Now I might come back for one of two reasons to come back and talk to these ladies. One is to get more human effigies because you can attack them and they give you so many human effigies, but that's like a backup plan. Or if I'm gonna change my stats, because if I'm changing my stats, you get a specific item that you have to give to them and they change it. So I'll save him for now. And now we're at our first bonfire. Heck yeah. I can there. Now I can rest here, and this is pretty much the start of the journey. All that was nothing. Now it's just getting items and making your character. Now it's I got a soul, which can help me. That's what's on the bottom. So on the bottom right is how many souls I have. Top left, the red bar is my health. The green bar is my stamina. On the bottom left, it says on the left is my leftmost weapon, this one, and on the right is my right weapon, this up here. And then on top is like if I have spells or stuff, but I don't really use spells because those are like for people who like magic and stuff. And on the bottom is like your items that you can have. Yeah, your belt slot. So they're good. That slot is going to be used a lot more. And then I'm only going to have like specific weapons. But for now, let's attack these boys. We'll start clearing out the area to get more souls, to get more weapons. Because like you need to get as many souls as possible for this game. Because the more souls you have, the more you can upgrade your stats. Because these are the starting stats for the knight. So it gives you like pretty good strength and dexterity. And then I don't use faith. I don't use intellect. I don't use adaptation. Well, I sometimes use adaptation because it can help with resistance. But I don't use atonement because that helps with like magic once again. So I only use strength, dexterity, vitality, endurance, and vigor. Because this helps strength, this helps stamina, this helps the equipment load, which the equipment load can get real high. If this percent gets above 70, I'm screwed. And then strength and dexterity is for the weapons and this. So now I'm heading over here to get this guy. But I'm gonna sneak attack him. Assassin style. Nice. This weapon, I only get this character for his stats and his shield, but this starting weapon sucks. But that's alright. Also, this dagger sucks even more, so I'm only gonna keep this sword. Shield. Got him. Get the archer. There's a guy over there. Get him. Perfect. Now we're getting. Now you see on the bottom right where it's I have 190 souls. That's pretty low for how much you can have. Get the archer first because he's going to be a big nuisance, and then get the little man. Nice. Now it's time for life gems. Also, if there's any like video games you want me to try and play, just put it in the comments so I can know like, oh, this is a game that's more popular than not. This is the bird nest that I was talking about that you can drop this smooth stone on. That's what they're saying, the silky smooth stone. And then you just skip the dialogue, and now I have a bolt stone, which can infuse my future weapons with, where is it? Over here. With lightning, as it says, infuse equipment with lightning. So now, if I get to a blacksmith, he can make like my weapon lightning, which can help, but also not help, because you only infuse your weapon usually if you're gonna defeat a boss that has uh, a weakness to lightning, which most do, but like it's not really as useful as like others, because others like do like so much more damage. While lightning is just it's cool. That's pretty much the only thing lightning can do. It upgrades it and it's cool. I almost died there. Okay, now I got an amber herb, which is good if it's really good to start out with if you're gonna do like sorcery and stuff at the beginning. But like I said, I'm more with the weapons. Drop down. But that's not as cool as I thought it would be. Roll away. You ready? Slash. Oh, almost double kill. Dang it. Alright, now there's this over here. Which, to be completely honest, I don't know what the cracked red eye, and there's also a blue eye orb. I don't know really what they do, and I haven't really thought of to look it up. I might look it up later, but I don't usually look them up. Alright, time to drop down here. So I opened all these, and I can't open this one, because this guy's in the way. And you need a specific thing, which I will show you when we get to it, that can open that, and then I can go through that mist, and then just really bad. So I gotta save that for a lot later. Because once I go through there, I need to be well equipped to kill pretty difficult enemies. Right now, we're at the best place in the whole game. It is Majula. This is like the main town that like does nothing. Or not does nothing, but like isn't fighting. So I came from over there. This place I can't go to until later because it I usually save it for last because it's a little bit more difficult and it's more towards like the end when you need to defeat everything in there. So I'm gonna save that for last. And what I just got from this guy was a thing that I'm gonna keep in my hotbar, which is Divine Blessing. Divine Blessing. So these heal like slightly restores HP down here. But while this fully restores HP and cures all stats effects. So if I'm like poisoned and bleeding and something out and like darkness is like attacking me, I can just take this and like I'm about to die, heal all the way back up, get all the stats removed, and it's just beautiful. Not die with. And what is that I see? The next bonfire. And so at bonfires, you see how on my sword there's like the red line below the sword and the shield? The shield doesn't have that much, it has like the full red line while the sword doesn't. That's the durability. And my health is low. But as soon as you rest at a bonfire, you can get straight back up, your health is back all the way up, and your weapon's durability is all the way back up. So if you are gonna like go around killing a lot of things, before you and like you already killed a lot of things and your durability is going low, instead of breaking it and because this is the blacksmith over here, but I need a key to open it up for him before he starts making stuff for me. But if your weapon can break with durability, and then you need to go back to a blacksmith, get it fixed, and then waste souls, and that's not really good. So try and rest at a bonfire any chance you can to re-get durability and re-get health. This lady is going to be the most important lady of every other NPC.
Are you?
I'm just
Or
going to skip.
there,
I
I
skip
will
all their
take the
dialogue because it doesn't really make sense. Or it doesn't really matter unless you're wanting the lore of the game. But that doesn't really matter.
go on and see he who made king.
So what, yeah, I can level up with her. Also, I got the best item, one of the two best items in the game. I got the Estus Flask. Estus Flask. So right now, it's the lowest it can be. So like, if damage gets dealt to me, I just have to use this, and it heals right back up. But it only has one use, so I can't really do that much. Also, I'm gonna skip her dialogue
There,
because there's
you
a little bit before.
seek
I
the
can level up the Estus Flask. See, upgrade Estus Flask. But I need Estus Flask, Jesus, Shard. And then it upgrades it to be like, now I can drink it twice, now I can drink it 3 times, all the way up to 12. And I can level up. So right now, I need at least, this is how much I have, this is how much souls I have, this is how many souls I need to level up. I need 900. I'm not going to level up until a little bit later because I can get so many souls and I can survive pretty well. That guy up there this guy up here can give you a covenant, and he like gives you a ring that isn't really useful, but he gives you a covenant, and it's like, oh, this is your group or clan or whatever. I'm not gonna go with him. There's a clan I need to go into that can help me level up even more. But first, picking up another soul and 3 more life gems, which is good. Ain't gonna talk to him until later. Next, I need to come over here. Also, there's 3 places I can go. Up, uh, up there with all the vines, where I said I'm gonna go to a lot later, down here, which is gonna be my next place I'm gonna go, and then this place all the way over here, that entrance right over there, that's gonna be the place I go to after I clear the place over there near the rocks. But first, I'm gonna roll through these, get this guy, another life. If you can get a lot of life gems, that is amazing, because you can run out of Estus flask, or you can run out of the drinks, and then now you have the life gems that can save you so well. Because when you drink this, you can't move, you just have to stand still. But if you're using a life gem, you can like walk slowly, and you won't get hit like if you're in a boss or something. But for now, the next item that's going to be really important is this guy. Gives me another. This is the shard I was talking about. So now this can turn into, instead of just one, it can be two. All right. There's just a cat in here who like can show you all your covenants and
Oh,
stuff.
just nodding. Where? Oh, yeah, sir.
Skip, skip, skip. Yeah. So abandoned covenant. The covenants I have. I can talk and I can buy items from her, which the only one that's really useful is this and this. You can get this later on. This one is good for, I'll show you.
Nothing
So I
suited you, I
lied. There's
presume?
4 places I'm gonna go. Up near the vines, up over there, and down in this pit. You need so much health to go down in this pit, or you gotta meet up with a guy super later on. But if you have enough health and you grab that ring from her, the cat ring, it lowers the amount of damage it dealt whenever you fall. So that's good. And then up here is just something to be good for if you're ever stuck in like an area and the only other option is to fall and die. You can have Homeward Bones, which bring you back to the bonfire with all your souls. Because this, as it says, restores, or no. Which one was it? I thought it was, oh, it's this one. Dark Sign, lose souls and return to last bonfire. That's like real bad. But this, return to last bonfire rested at, and you get to keep all your souls. And like I said, souls, as the name says, Dark Souls, real important. Alright, so now I'm gonna go and do the first thing. I'm gonna go upgrade my Estus flask, and then I'm gonna start going down to where I need to go. So I just gotta talk to her. Well, I might as well level up, because see, these are the souls I collected already. These are like from defeating enemies, and these are for like collecting them off of the loot bodies that you see. So I can use these, and then I get 1600 more, or yeah, 1600 more souls. And then I use this, get 200 more souls, and now I have 2400
Bearer of the
souls.
curse. See, less.
Now I can level up, and so I'm gonna level dexterity up. Yeah, I'm gonna leave dexterity at 13. So what I like to do, I like to have this at like 15. Or what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get these to 20, get this to 15, and get these to 10. Because these aren't as important as this, but this isn't as important as this. So these are gonna be 5 levels with this, and this is gonna be 5 levels more than this. So it like balances out. Ain't gonna upgrade with this, not gonna upgrade with this, and this and this. I'm just gonna upgrade strength, dexterity, vigor, endurance, and vitality. Yes, I'm sure those are the stats I want. Next is the upgrade with the shard. Uh-oh. There. Now I have two uses on my Estus flask. And I'm gonna rest real quick. Yeah, so I just rested the bonfire just for insurance. Also, I forgot to get this. So usually you can drop down from like over there, but you can also just run here and get up here. So up here, this item, I don't know what it's for. Is binoculars. I don't know what they're for. You really can use them like to see further, but like I don't really know what you need that for. But over here is the thing I need. I don't need the Scar Chime, that's for like sorcerers and mages, but I need this Morning Star. Because remember how I said this weapon sucks? Because it only does, as you can see, it only does 80 damage. While the Morning Star does 110. And like, so, this just so if it's red, that means that like, it gives me more equipment load. And so this is like, oh, it's worse than that. But all this blue pretty much shows you like, it's better with the damage, it's better. Also, this applies bleed, which is so good. Because it's pretty much this plus that is like 190, while this is only 80, so it's so much better. I don't know what that is. Oops. I don't know what this really does, but this is uh like if you're blocking, because you can block with your weapons. If you're blocking it like against poison, bleed, darkness, lightning, fire, magic, and just regular strikes. And this is like how much if it can like penetrate and knock back someone. So this is just better all around. So now I got the next step in my evolution in this game, the Morning Star. See how cool it is? It's a giant spiky ball, which is hilarious. Alright. Next is to open this and see what's inside. Bam. Another rusted coin. So the rusted coins give me temporary loot boost in luck. So like if it's like this enemy has a really cool weapon that I really want, I can just use that and get luck boost for temporary amount of time. And just now here's the weapon you wanted. Thanks. And so it's just all around better. And in the bosses they can give you like a secret extra weapon that like you wouldn't get unless you had the boost luck, because it's like, you need to kill this boss 30 times to get this weapon. Well, you can't really kill the boss 30 times. It dies and then it's gone. So now, I'm gonna drop down here and get this. This gives me one human effigy, which, the more human effigies you have, the better, because if I did like fall off on accident and die, then like my max health gets lowered and you kind of look like a zombie. And so when you use a human effigy, it'll make you look more human, and then you get your max health, and you can sometimes summon people to like help you during boss fights. And if you use a human effigy, or if you look like a zombie, you can't summon the people for some reason, so you have to use a human effigy, and then now, oh, here are the people you can summon. And so, just all around, you should just have a lot of human effigies, so every time you die, you can instantly come back. There's another one of those really difficult guys, like from the beginning, but that doesn't really matter. I can go around him. What I want is him. So I have to just go around him. You won't see me if I don't bother. And now I gotta get these guys. Whoop, bam, bam. 2 hit. He always scares me because he could just attack me at any moment. And then this guy. Bam, bam. Nice. Now here's the next bonfire. So, like I said, rest as many times as you can at these, because they are really helpful. You don't even have to stand there for so long. You just sit there and get back up. And every time you do, the enemies come back, but that's just like you can pretty much infinitely farm enemies. Bam. Alright. But the enemies spawn after you kill them 15 times, which is cool because like if you keep dying and getting stuck at a place and you keep coming back and dying at the same place, eventually if you kill them enough times, it gets easier because it's like, oh, now they stop spawning. Get this guy. I'm gonna get the archer in a second. First, I need to get that guy, so I bait him. Get out of the archer's range. Get him. And then next, is to get the archer. Bam, bam. I get the axe guy. Bam, bam, bam. See, depending on what weapon that these guys have, also depends on like what their health is. Also, there's like another free soul over here, which is great. With frosted flakes. And I suggest you bait him down because once you get, oh, I won't let me kill him first. Just gotta wait until he falls. So once you get up there with that near that ladder, you can run and jump down. And when you jump down to that ledge, as you can see, there's one of those white orb things, which is just another item. So if you kill the guy who's up there, if you kill him first, then you don't have to worry about him whenever you're jumping over there. So now, all those people who don't have like one of those white orbs around them are all enemies. So that's gonna be a little bit tricky. But first, I need to go up. I need to go get this item, come back up here, and climb the ladder. Because if you don't kill, where is he? Where is he? Yeah. If you don't kill that enemy up there, up where my helmet is, he throws bombs down, and it like really difficult to kill those guys. And there's also a weapon over near my helmet, where it's like, you could pair it with the Morning Star, and it's just a deadly combo. So I gotta, because there's a guy up here too, that I like found out because I tried to climb it the first time, and he kicked me down, and it hurt, and it like almost killed me. So you just have to bait him, and you can go get this item. And then you just have to go climb back up the 2 ladders. And it's pretty easy. So now you can just climb down here, and go back. Climb up. And then I'm gonna go get rid of that one guy. So I always suggest you just have to defeat 2 enemies, and then climb back up here and defeat that one guy, and it makes it so much easier on you. Like, it's not even difficult to come and get this guy. It's just there's another soul, because like I said, collect as many souls as possible, like collectible souls like these, and like defeating enemy souls, because the quicker you can level up, and the more souls you have, the quicker you can level up, and it's just helps you so much whenever you're in dire need. Gotta jump over. Oh, gotta get my stamina. Gotta jump over this ledge. And now, collect it. So that's the short sword. So you get a free soul and a short sword. So I suggest you put the short sword, pair it with your Morning Star, because this does 100, but this does 190. And so now you can like slash, hit, and that's way overkill. It only takes like 2 to 3 hits to kill these guys. Perfect. Okay, now we gotta go just climb down the ladder and go get these guys. So now it should be a lot easier. And this place is really good to farm early because there's so many enemies to kill, and they're not even that difficult, and they give you a decent amount of souls. So like, if you want to like get up on your levels, just keep going to that bonfire, kill all these guys, go rest at it, They respawn, kill them again, go back, and rinse and repeat until you're satisfied with the amount of souls you have. So, get this guy. Also, I figured out that there's a pattern that you should try and kill them in. Because if you kill them in that weird pattern, like 3 of them spawn at you, and even though they're low level, 3 of these guys attacking you at once sucks. Bam. There's gonna be, that guy's gonna stand up. I got enough stamina. Get him. Nice. Alright. Broken, yeah. And I suggest you collect as many of like the useless weapons or like the useless rings or whatever and like armor as you can, because later on there's a guy you can sell all these stuff to, and once again you can get more souls for it, and it's just overall just really good idea to like keep all this stuff. Yeah, so right here he would like throw down bombs and it wouldn't be too good, but because I already killed him, it's just easy breezy. Get this guy. I'm also, so there's optional bosses you can fight in this game, and I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna fight them because especially one of them gives me a really cool sword. So when you defeat the bosses, they give you a soul, but it's like a boss soul, so it looks different than these, and they're really, really good. You can either use them to gain more souls, or you can keep them and get a boss weapon, which some boss weapons are really good, some boss weapons are worse than like the starting weapons, like worse than the Morning Star, and this Morning Star isn't that great. So I suggest you keep like keep as many souls as you can. Once you get to the guy you can trade the souls for boss weapons for, you can determine like, oh, I want this boss weapon and I don't really care for about the other boss weapons. Then you can use the souls, they weren't wasted, nothing happened, and then you can upgrade your stats with the souls you weren't going to use. So I suggest you keep them. It won't really hinder you that much, but it won't hinder you that much, but I suggest like you do keep them, because it's just overall better. It's not like you're not gonna have souls used. It's just like you're just gonna save it for later. Okay, now we're going to like the weirder part. So let's see this part right here. I suggest you always do this because there's a guy to the right around the corner. So I suggest you just duck in, duck out, because he just loves to like, you're like, oh, I wonder what's happening, huh? And then you're like down so much health. And then same with this, you bait him, and 2 more guys come out. Perfect. So I'm gonna try and defeat the first 2. Yeah, the first 2 bosses, and then I'm gonna end this video. So yes, once I do that, I'm trying to think while I'm doing this. I'm gonna defeat the first 2 bosses, end this video, and I'm probably gonna, once I get to the bonfire up here, I'm gonna end it, and then I'm gonna start recording another video to get ready for it. Alright, get this guy. Get this guy. Get over here. So you're about to see what I meant by the guy who throws bombs, because as you can see up there's an archer, but if you can also see up on that branch, he's one of those guys. So what I need to do, I can't attack that archer right away. I'm gonna have to run past him. Oh, barely, dude, barely. I'm gonna have to run past him, because that guy up there is gonna throw a bomb. Ready? Go. Run, 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 run. See? That was that explosion. Ah. Gotta. Ah. Get him. Alright. I gotta juke out his bombs. Almost ran into it. Okay. See? The Estus Flask heals a giant percent of my health back. And now, over here, is a pretty good shield. I believe. Yeah. But I'm not gonna use shields until I get to a specific area. Well, I don't really need it because there's only pretty much one enemy I need a shield for. And then super far away. It's actually an optional boss that like you need like a really good shield for, and that's not gonna happen for a while. Alright. Let me attack this guy. Collect this. Open this door. Perfect. And now I'm messing out another fireplace. Bam. Well, I'm gonna end it right here. And if you want to watch any more of this Dark Souls, you can watch the next videos that will come up in the next couple of days. But I hope you like this, and hopefully you can, you want to watch this series still, because I'm gonna defeat like every boss here. Everyone I know of, I'll defeat. But if you have any games that you want me to try and download and try and play, I will. Just comment them. And hopefully you have a great day.